Dear friends, we are student educators. In this video, we are going to see sentence pattern. Please subscribe the channel and click the bell button. It is very important to know the parts of speech to come to know the sentence pattern of the sentence of your sentence. To know the sentence pattern of a sentence, it is needed to know the parts of speech of English. So, how many parts of speech do we have? There are 8: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection. All these are the parts of speech which is needed for you to know the sentence pattern. Sentence, see this sentence: Rajnikant rides a motorbike. Rajnikant rides a motorbike. So for a sentence, verb is very important. What is the verb of this sentence? What is the action occurs in this sentence? Is none other than rides. So this rides, the action, can become the verb of a sentence. Verb, who do that action, the one who that action, can be called as the subject. So now here we have Rajnikant as the one who rides the bike. So Rajnikant become the subject of the verb, and what he rides, that is none other than a motorbike. So the motorbike become the object of the sentence. See, whenever we have the sentence, we have a sentence, we have to find out how many persons and how many things are there in a sentence. We can see here Rajnikant and motorbike are the two nouns we have in the sentence, and one is person and the other one is thing. If we have two persons, or we have two things, or we have one thing or two person, or one person or two thing, it means that we have subjects as well as objects. We may have subject as well as object in the sentence. So now here in this sentence, Rajini rides a motorbike, we come to a realization that whoever do the action become the subject, so the other one surely will become an object. So this pattern is called as SVO pattern. We are going to see some examples for SVO pattern, like Chiranjeevi entered politics, Shah Rukh played football, Deepika wears spectacle, Trisha bought a dog, Balaya lifted a train. See, all these are the patterns of SVO. That is Chiranjeevi subject, entered verb, politics, object. Here we have another sentence: Kamal Hassan completed a film yesterday. So here, as I said you in the before, for the other pattern SVO, here also we have to go see. Here we have to see how many person or how many thing are there in the sentence. We have one person, Kamal Hassan, and a thing, a film. So we have subject as well as another one. What is that another one? So we are going to see which is the action here. So completed is the action, so it is called verb, and who do the action? Kamala Hassan. So the one who do the action will become the subject of the verb. And what is the object of the verb? The verb works on the word a film, so that a film will become the object of the sentence. So Kamala Hassan completed a film, which is subject, verb, object. And what about that yesterday? When did he complete? So if the question is there, when did he complete, the answer is yesterday. So that word, that information about the completion of the film will become the adjunct of the sentence. So this pattern is called as SVOA. And we have some examples for the sentence: Ravi launched a rocket yesterday. Basha killed Anthony in a fight. Where did he kill? In a fight. Aditya saw his love. When? Last week. A poisonous snake bit Karthik. Where? On his left foot. Nivin married Nazriya. How? Happily. So all those extra information will become the adjunct of the sentence, so that it is SVOA pattern. And here another sentence: Rajnikant gifted his friend her house. See, I told you already, we have to find out how many person and how many things are there, and we are here seeing Rajnikant is one person, his friend is another person, and a house is a thing. So surely we will have a subject and some more objects. And how many objects we can find here? Two objects we can find. One is his friend, other one is a house. So we are going to split these two objects as direct object and indirect object. How are we going to select which is direct and which is indirect is a question. So here, what is the verb? Gifted is the verb, so that we are going to say it an action, a verb, and who do that action? Rajnikant. He is the one who did that action, so that he become the subject of the sentence, the subject of the verb actually. And who was gifted? His friend, none other than his friend, so that his friend has become one object. And what was gifted? A house has become another object. So here, how are we going to find out which is direct and which is the indirect object? Simply we can say person will always indirect object and a thing is always direct object. So this pattern is called SVIODO. Examples for SVIODO pattern: Ponniyin Selvan gave money a name. Check. And here Shahrukh gave Rajnikant a gift. Again it is SVIODO. Kruti begs them a character. Anushka sang him a song. Barbie gifted Bahubali a sword. Yeah, a story. See, you can see here. So there is a verb called narrated. What is narrated? So narrated is the action in the sentence, so that narrated has become the verb of the sentence. Who narrated it? Who has done this work? Ram. So Ram has become the subject of the sentence. And who was narrated? Surya was narrated. And what did he narrate? A story. So all that become object. Two objects are there. And exclusively what I said in the last, I already said thing is always direct object and person is always indirect object, so that here a story become direct object, Surya become indirect object. And when did the story narrated? When did he narrate the story is the next question. The answer is last week. So if we give extra information on the verb, that has become the adjunct of the sentence. So here last week is the adjunct. So this pattern is called ASVIODO. These are some examples for ASVIODO. Last year Ponniyin Selvan gave money a name. I just added last year, so it is adjunct. Yesterday Shahrukh gave Rajnikant a gift. When did he give? Yesterday. So that is adjunct. Now Kruti begs them a character. It is ASVIODO. Last week Anushka sang him a song, ASVIODO, and the same, the fifth one. In 2015, Barbie gifted Bahubali a sword. The sentence is Vijay and Ajit are actors. Here we have two persons, Vijay and Ajit. Who are they? Actors. So actors is none other than Vijay and Ajit. In this sentence, are is verb, and who are Vijay and Ajit? Because that statement, it states about subject Vijay and Ajit. So they are the subject. What about the word actors? Who are actors in the sentence? There is no other. And who are actors? Did any other person mentioned here? No. It is just Vijay and Ajit, so that they are called the complement of subject. So this is SVC pattern. Here is another sentence. She is Margot Robbie. Is the verb, and who is she? So she has become the subject. And who is Margot Robbie? Is she some other person in this sentence? No, she is none other than the subject. So she, that Margot Robbie, has become the complement of subject. So this is SVC pattern. We have some example here for SVC. Raghavan is a police officer. Who is a police officer? None other than Raghavan. So the police officer word, the police officer is mentioning about Raghavan. So that is subject complement. So the pattern is SVC. Wednesday is a freak. Who is freak? So the person freak is none other than Wednesday. So it is the complement of Wednesday. That is subject, SVC. Emily is a beautiful day, SVC. Sylvie's hair is brown, again SVC. Bala is a director, SVC. Here there is another sentence. In this sentence we first are going to find out which is the verb of the sentence. So we can say named as the verb of the sentence, and who named Dhanush. So Dhanush has become the subject of the sentence. He named, that is Dhanush named what? His film. So that has become the object of the sentence, and it is Captain Miller. Which is Captain Miller? What was named Captain Miller? His film. So it has become the complement of object. That Captain Miller talks something about his film object, so that is called as object complement. So this pattern is SVOC. Examples for SVOC: they named Nolan a creator. Who is a creator? Creator is none other than Nolan, so it is the object complement creator. The series portrayed Wednesday a freak. Who is a freak? Wednesday is none other than object of this sentence. The chef thought Emily an enigma. Who is an enigma? Emily. So Emily is the object. So an enigma is none other than, it can be called as object complement. He told Sylvie's hair a cascade. So which is a cascade? Sylvie's hair. So that is object complement. I named the car Mickey. So what is named Mickey? Which is Mickey here? The car. So it is the complement of object. Amitabh talked wonderfully yesterday. So here, what is the verb of the sentence? Talked is the verb of the sentence. And who talked? Amitabh. So he has become the subject of the sentence. So Amitabh talked. See, you cannot find any other thing or person here. So it is all about information. Wonderfully, how he talked wonderfully. So that word wonderfully has become an adjunct. And when did he talk? It is also about talking about the verb. So it is also an adjunct. So the pattern is SVAA. Here we can find some examples for SVAA. Ivana looks happy always. Damon thinks deeply now. Nobita sleeps in the class always. Kannadasan talks softly in the show. Bonnie dreams now in her sleep. Here this is a simple pattern. We can call sings as an action, and who do the action? Shiva. So that Shiva has become subject. So it is the pattern SV. Here we have some example for SV pattern. Superman fights. Kirti sleeps. They fought. The stunt terrifies. The dog barks. So all these are the examples of subject and verb together in a sentence. Dear friends, we have some questions here. If you know the answer, comment it. And the options are given. Ilayaraja is a musician. SPB sang a song brilliantly. People named Rahman Isai Puyal. Lyricist Wali wrote many songs. Last year, the committee awarded Janaki Padma Bhushan. These are the options given to you. Dear friends, this is Western Educators. Like, share, subscribe for video. Don't forget to click the bell button. Thank you.